There is a world beyond words. There is a place above simple images. A place where every emotion and every dream can become a living, unbreakable moment. Infinity washes into your soul at 24 frames per second, and thoughts previously unimaginable become a part of your reality. Cinema is not a simple medium where a brushstroke can be sufficient, but in the language of film, every experience can be felt, however impossible the structure of the moment.
Rated by Top of the World!
Sometimes good things happen.
In film, our deepest wants and our strongest insecurities can be displayed and shared with generations immemorial.
Now, where are we now? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What the hell are we talking about?
Who cares? Yeah, so for a minute or two, we're not stupid, we have a good time. Who does it hurt? I mean, who makes up the rules anyway? I mean, always play it cool, always put everybody down. Standing around in the corner looking out the side of your eye, see if anybody's looking at you. Listen, hell, fellas, I'm 28. I'm 23 years old. And it's time for me to forget myself, right?
Right.
How shall we celebrate moments in history? Do we hold them sacred? Memorializing the reflections of the ruthless and brutal nature of the time?
Let's go. Why not?
Or do we hold to the fantastical mythologies? Do we celebrate, and by extension share, in a fatalistic apotheosis?
Hey, wait a minute. What? You didn't see the fours out there, did you?
The Force? No.
Oh, good. For a moment there, I thought we were in trouble.
Film is a dream world. A dream displayed in sight, sound, and the spaces between frames. Dreams of our fears. Dreams of the infinite. All sorts of dreams.
Avvocato, l'ho preso. Ehi! Giù! Vieni giù! Giù definitivamente.
All sorts of dreams.
Marcello, come here. Hurry up.
Sì, Silvia. Vengo anch'io. Vengo anch'io.
With a camera, we can watch the diminution of an unflappable giant of a man as his dreams dwindle. Or we can watch in wonder as a man reaches out to touch the infinite. And by his acceptance of the unknown, transcends to the beyond and becomes a being inseparable from the universe. We can feel unknowable senses of fear and paranoia from the safety of the theater.
He'd kill us if he got the chance.
We can be made to understand immutable truths.
You people and 62 million other Americans are listening to me right now because less than 3% of you people read books. Because less than 15% of you read newspapers. Because the only truth you know is what you get over this tube. Right now, there is an entire generation that never knew anything that didn't come out of this tube.
We can feel the depth and the weight of the meaning of humanity itself.
I've seen things you people wouldn't believe. Attack ships on fire off the shoulder of Orion. I watched sea beams glitter in the dark near the 10-house gate. All those moments will be lost in time. Like tears in rain.
Through film, we can experience the wild joy of the beginning of true love.
Who's Sadie?
Sadie? Oh, well, Sadie
Sadie met Grammy through Grammy's brother George. George was real sweet, you know. He had that thing. What is that thing where you fall asleep in the middle of a sentence? You know, what is it?
Narcolepsy.
Narcolepsy. Right. So anyway, George went to the union, you see, to get his free turkey because the union always gave George this free turkey at Christmas time because he was shell-shocked. You know what I mean? In the First World War. Anyway, so George is standing in line, getting his free turkey. But the thing is that he falls asleep and he never wakes up. So he's dead. He's dead. Yeah. Oh dear.
True love.
Okay. Show me.
True love.
I don't want a job. I want you.
I'm taken by me! Get out of the house! Do something useful, goddammit!
You wouldn't let me work when I wanted to.
That was a year ago.
Throw a tantrum every time you call and I'm not home.
Look, sister, I'm out there in the jungle 8 hours a day.
You wouldn't even let me canvass for Kennedy.
You want a job? I got a job for you. Fix up this pigsty. You get a pretty goddamn good salary for testing out this bed all day. You want an extra $50 a week? Try vacuuming. You want an extra 100? Make this goddamn bed. Try opening some goddamn windows. That's why you can't stand up in here. The goddamn place smells like a coffin.
All of our dreams, all of our triumphs and our tragedies join together in a cosmic union between filmmaker and viewer, living together until the end of time. The combined majesty of all of these moments, in comparison to this film, collectively add up to a foot-tall pile of festering, dark green beer shit. Behold! There is eventually a subtitle. Bask in the glorious script writing.
Do you suppose it was some sort of sick ritual carried out by a demented psychopath?
Marvel at the wonderful performance.
I'm extremely disappointed with your increase in incompetence.
Can you say that one more time?
I'm extremely disappointed with your increase in incompetence.
I still didn't catch that.
I'm extremely disappointed with your increase in incompetence.
Feel the horror before your eyes.
How can this be? You should be dead.
You have sealed your fate, Jorg von Helsing. I will not kill you, but I will kill all of your descendants.
Did she put an eyeball in her titty? She did put an eyeball in her titty. Is this movie a musical? No.
I've heard some things about what you can do, dear. A little thing like you could be of use here.
So much dancing. Lose yourself in the performance of the villain slash writer slash producer slash I think director of the movie.
They have killed one of my babies. I will rip their heads off. They must pay. Go! Get those vampire hunters. Bring them to me. Don't come back without it. Go! Go! Go!
I'm sorry, I do not know what you're saying.
They have killed one of my babies. I will rip their heads off. They must pay. Go! Get those vampire hunters. Bring them to me. Don't come back without it. Go! Go! Go!
The passion.
Do you have any idea what the hell is going on around here?
The government will release that information when it feels it is important to do so. Right now, the government deems it important for that information to stay confidential. From here on out, the federal government will be handling these cases.
The seamless blend of aging porn stars and wannabe porn stars.
Weekday snack. Tomorrow. 退休.
Is our female lead a psychic for some reason? Sure.
What did you see? Did you get any information?
Just further proof that the Empress is really sick.
Unintelligible narration.
My family was then engaged by the Emperor to ensure that the Empress never returned to China. After several failed attempts to re-enter her homeland, she traveled the rest of the known world feeding at will.
Remember, she's a psychic. I don't understand what's happening. Nope. Still nothing. Can we move on? Lightning visions. Meaning visions with lightning, not visions of lightning.
And this is the power that Arthur Hayes wants to enlist? I think intense may be an understatement.
I'm lost. Does this movie include a blowjob where a vampire bites off a man's cock, causing him to crash into a tree that we do not see? Yes!
Oh!
How does this movie end? I won't share it all with you, but it includes this. Hi everybody, Tom Bernhardt here. We've had some fun over the last 20 minutes going over the majesty of cinema and looking at Aleta, or Aleta? Vampire Mistress, aka Empress Vampire, or something. And we should have fun looking at terrible movies, and everybody should watch this movie in its entirety to see just how terrible it is. Bad lighting, bad writing, bad directing, bad everything, bad editing, songs for no reason. It's amazing. It's an amazing movie, and it was a terrible train wreck to watch. However, when we watch it, we should watch it in good humor, knowing that this was a labor of love for somebody. In this case, it was a labor of love for the writer slash director slash producer slash one of the lead roles slash who knows what else. So we should look at it knowing that somebody put their heart and soul into something that failed so miserably, and look at it with and have a good laugh because it is terrible. But remember, there was a time where you shopped for a spoiler for your hand-me-down Chevy Celebrity or a Honda Civic. There was a time where you found out that the girl you had a crush on had a hairier ass than you have, and that became a fetish. There was a time where you tried to write the great American novel, got to the end, and realized that you wrote the hero with a split personality, and they were the killer all along. So when you laugh at a movie, remember, you need to laugh with that in mind, knowing that they tried their hardest. And sometimes they came out with a movie that was Aleta, or Aleta, Vampire Mistress, aka Empress Vampire, or whatever. Remember, they tried their best. and they still came out with this.